Yo, we got a long video for you. Big haul from the AMG show the other last Saturday. We got the upcoming show, the Yarmouth card show. This Sunday, there'll be lots of hauls coming up all month. Lots of shows. We got like 5, 6 shows to do, but we're gonna get through this. Guess what? I got my other phone. So I'm not excuse me. I'm not on a time limit right now because I'm using my other phone to upload this. So I'm going to upload this and then transfer it to my other phone and all that other stuff when I get the stuff deleted. But we're gonna talk about it. We got some Pokemon. We even got a little bit of hockey. We got some basketball, some football, but lots of Pokemon. We made great. I had really one big deal that came up to my table. Somebody wanted a cheap graded card, and they made a trade for a bunch of just a binder stuff. And then I had a few young fellas that were trading, trying to do trades for the cards. And then, of course, AMG. We went to AMG, got some cards. And then there was another fellow who had a dollar box full of stuff. So some underrated stuff that, again, I keep telling people, if you put in the work, you'll find the stuff. But also, I guess what I think we should talk about during this video. Let's talk about, it's weird, I just brought it up. No, it wasn't the same thing. Last video I brought up about people not pricing their cards, the lazy vendors at this show. Not at this show, well, at the last show, just period in general. But what I wanted to talk about, I did have a comment or two that did agree with me on the lazy vendoring. Just price your card. Stop being a lazy ass. And then we seen this week, the new big thing is the Pokemon shows, some of them Pokemon shows, the card shows, there's one, blah, 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 tongue-tied. There's one specifically that is banning sealed Pokemon, but not all sealed. I guess it's all recent sealed, so stuff that's still available at stores that or should be available at stores. I'm going to give my thoughts on it as we talk a little bit. So we're going to go into where do we want to start? I also found the super short print. I think this is Buddy's cards that I made the trade for. Maybe we'll start with that, with the trade. But and I might have sold. I'm sure I sold a few too, because sometimes I'll make a sale earlier. I'll make a trade or sale earlier, buy earlier in the day, and then put it back on the table, and it will sell. So of course we will miss some. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We got this Iron Leaves. Now, I think this is Korean. I know it's not Japanese or Chinese. Or it could be I know it's not simplified Chinese. So somebody could tell me in the comment section where if I'm wrong with exactly which language this is. But we got that Iron Leaves. But they're we got the Metacham. I got a feeling it's Korean. I actually like the camera of this phone better with these cards. I'm gonna have to start using this one better. This kind of an upgrade to the other phone that I use. This is nice too. Incineroar. Got another one. Then we got. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with this Pokemon for some. That's not the. What's the name for? I'm gonna butcher it. I'm not even gonna say it. Somebody say it in the comment section because I'm about to sound crazy saying them. I know start with an F. If I'm right, but that's a beautiful card. That's for sure. But yeah, let's talk about the sealed Pokemon stuff that they're supposed to be with the upcoming show with the not allowing sealed Pokemon stuff. Now here's the thing. I kind of agree with it. And I know scalpers are going to be in the uproar because the first thing scalpers say, well, what's the difference of buying a card and then changing the sale price of it and reselling it? That's the card hobby. It's always been the card hobby. But we like how you try to, mix apples and oranges. You know that your IQ is low. That's why y'all sit at Wal, Mizzy, and Target all damn day waiting to make $15 profit. Mega Clefable EX. Now, another Mega Clefable EX. I love these cards. These are beautiful. Now, what I'm seeing in recent, the Cerulege EX, excuse me, especially with the uptick of Pokemon popularity, is a lot of these vendors aren't even real vendors. Hence what I said about last video, where a lot of these guys aren't real vendors. They're just there because they know Pokemon's making money. So let me check the price market thingy, the collector, or whatever app they're using. So I don't have to put no work. I'll just lay cards on the table, sealed on the table. I don't really have to put no work. Just when they come asking, we'll just spend 15 minutes looking up prices of cards, wasting your time because, you're privileged to be buying cards from me because you can't find them anywhere else because I sat at Walmart all day and yesterday and the day before and the day before that, stalking the vendor, waiting for the cards can't come in, so you can't get some, so you have to get them from me. I don't have to go into work. No. It's not the same thing of actually hustling and putting in the work of learning the hobby. Hydreigon EX is another beautiful art. There's a lot of these guys, you ask them, they know Pikachu. They don't know much more. And I'm not going to act like I'm the top dog of Poke guys. I'm not the Poke nerd king. But you want to know what I did? I put in the work over the last 6 to 7 years. I put in the work. I didn't become a know-it-all. I didn't become a scalper vendor. And what's funny to me is I could actually scalp if I chose to. If I chose to. And I could actually fill my tables up with sealed if I chose to. We got the Skarmory Mega Skarmory EX, which is pretty dope. But see, I don't play that sculpt game for $5, $10, $20 running my gas money, basically. By the time you're done, and then you gotta see what I don't like about it when I see it, what I'm noticing at the tables now, is all y'all got the same stuff. So there's nothing special about your table. Now, when people come to my table, I got Pokemon, I got baseball, I got football, I got basketball, I got a little bit of hockey. I'll have some other stuff. I'll have music cards and other different little knickknacks and Funko Pops and different little things like that. So obviously I'm not a scalper. I'm a collector that sells as well. Mega Manetric EX, beautiful Mega Manetric EX. These are nice. And when I see 8 out of 10 vendors now, well, let's go 7 out of 10 vendors, give y'all a little slack. You all have the same thing. You have one binder singles that isn't even priced. You have Destined Rivals, Ascended Heroes. I keep, every time I see Perfect Order, I keep wanting to say Portland for some, I don't know why. I keep looking at it, I keep thinking Portland plays Trailblazers. But anyways, you see the same sets. You guys get the same stuff, and you may, depending how long you've been sculpting, you may have a 151 box, but you may not because you weren't back in it when everybody else was already ahead of the game. And again, here's my thing with the whole vendors that are doing this. All they have on their table is Walmart stock, Target stock, EB Games or GameStop stock. Is you're not adding anything to the game. All you're doing is taking away. You're pretending like you're doing somebody a favor when you're not, when all you did was stop somebody from getting to that MSRP so you could sit there all day, hoard it all, then show up at a show. You didn't put any work. You sat there and go, whoa, it's too many cards to price it up. It's too much work to do it all. So you just wanted to do the work real quick, get paid, then run and go do the same thing. Then when these shows start dying down, or if sealed, there's too much sealed, all of a sudden you ain't got no table no more. See, I've seen this cycle happen. Remember, if any of you guys remember the 2020 cycle, remember around 2022, 23, you stopped seeing all the sports card vendors just suddenly just disappear. They had all the sealed stuff. All of a sudden, they used to sit around all the time. I collect too. I've been doing this since blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, when the sports cards dried up, you couldn't flip the boxes. You didn't see them no more at the Walmart. You didn't see them no more at the card shows, supporting the card shows, vending at the card shows, buying cards, doing anything. A lot of these guys are ear hustlers, and they use fake, phony, passive aggressiveness to try, because they know most people aren't going to say anything, right? So they use this fake thing, yeah, I collect too, and all this BS, but they're not. So to me, I kind of don't mind if they do shut down the whole another Mega Starmie EX, the whole recent sealed stuff, because here's the thing, for me as a vendor, I got inventory because I'm a real vendor. And mostly all the, because y'all try, well, that would most, I heard in the comments, that a lot of vendors wouldn't come. No, a lot of scalpers wouldn't come, because all the vendors that I know that have been around consistently, one thing I know they got is inventory. See, something that like what I got, lots of inventory. So whether they're sealed on the shelf or not, we will be the vendors at the card shows keeping these hobbies going, keeping the hobby going. And y'all try to perpetrate as if sealed is the only thing keeping the hobby going. It is not. Because the majority of people come to my table do not look for sealed. They're looking for a card they either want to flip or a card they either want to collect, right? I don't care about flipping cards. That's part of the hobby. Flipping cards is part of the hobby. Flipping sealed immediately was not part of the hobby until it become what the sneakerheads lost out on the sneaker game. We got a Veto EX, and the sneakerheads were upset because between the sports cards and the sneakers, everything kind of went the opposite way for them. So they figured the Pokemon was another easy way to get down. I see many vendors when I'm out. I do lots of shows, and we do the eye test. We're not stupid, a lot of us. We know who's there, just there scalping. And there is a stereotype to it. As they say, stereotypes do fit. So yeah, and they typically don't have a clue. They'll have even sometimes, where you think I get half of my cards? A lot of the majority of y'all scalpers don't even be knowing the cards y'all be sitting on half of the time. Y'all will have a $10, $20 card sitting in a dollar bin, but because you're not really paying attention to the sets and the cards, the singles, the actual hobby, all you were, I got Ascended Heroes. Yeah, it's $100. I just checked my collector. Y'all don't even recognize how much money some of y'all be having sitting right there in your binders or in your little boxes. But that's okay, because guess what? The smart ones know. We know this is where we eat. So, as you guys are in the game for 5 minutes, we will be here, as they say, forever and ever. I love this Blaziken. It's dope. It's dope Blaziken. So, to me, to be honest, I kind of don't care. I kind of don't care if they ban the recent sealed stuff, because it will get rid of a lot of unneeded vendors. Iron leaves EX, and maybe people will come back around to the tables where they can actually buy singles, and the singles will actually be sold in these card shows. They're not sealed shows, they're card shows. Now, if you got some stuff that you can't buy no more, that's the point. But y'all sitting at Walmart, it would stop a whole lot of that. But we see those are only guys that really get mad. Everybody else don't care. We really don't care. People that collect cards don't care. People that got cards and got inventory, we don't care. I can go, like I said, I can go sculpt right now. But guess what I can do? I can go sit on it. Yes, I can. You see that Ascended Hill right there? Right? You see that Ascended Hill right there? I can sit on it. Just like all the other stuff you see me. I'm going to sit on it. I don't have to go scalp it right away. Why? Because I do the hobby the way the hobby with some intelligence. Am I better than you? Just ask MJF. And you know it. We got this Mega Heracross EX is fire. Let's get back into these cards. I've been chit-chatting a little bit too much. Like 15 minutes in. We still got like 15 more minutes literally of cards. Team Rocket's Crobat EX. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the situation. I could probably indulge a little bit more into it with some questions. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. Like I said, I really don't, it doesn't bother me. So if they don't bother me. Mega Absol EX, which is fire. I just think it would cut out a lot of the scalpers. Go work hard, put in the work, get into the hobby. Stop doing it the lazy way. Mega Mawal EX, and I see so many people now doing it the lazy way. I see so many of it. All Mirage EX. I've even become to the point, like I said last video, I'm starting to walk by certain tables now just because. Miraidon EX, I rather support a great vendor that I know puts in the work than somebody that I know doesn't. They don't price anything, and all I see is Walmart, Wall Mizzy, and Target Tizzy. We got the Regirock EX, and then they only look at you as a dollar sign. Belly Bolt EX, another Belly Bolt EX, Oricorio EX. Soon as Pokemon dies, they won't be around. Why? Because they're not invested in anything. They don't even care about Pokemon cards. They don't like sports cards, so they ain't got none of that. They're just there because it's another easy way to make some money. And then what you gonna move on to next? Sneakers is caught up. They done caught on to the sneaker game. We can buy sneakers all the time now online. We don't have to sit in stores. Veluza EX is nice. We got the I like this Mega Electros. The artwork on this is underrated in my opinion. We got a Mega Gardevoir EX. We got a Yan Mega EX. We got a Dragapult, another beauty here. This Dragapult EX is fire from Ascended Heroes. I find a lot of these cards, EX cards, are not talked about enough, as in some of them are really nice looking cards. We got a Salazzle. We got a Latias EX. I still need to figure out what that Pokemon was earlier when we started this video. Sometimes you ever run by a Pokemon and be like, I ain't seen that one yet. Mimikyu EX. Because some of them, they don't print as much as the other ones, or you haven't seen them in so long, you forgot. Ninjask, I think this is the second one that I have. I have already had this copy, but I told y'all, as long as these are cheap, I'm going to be buying multiples of these. And then we got the Mega Starmie EX here. Also was, Butterfingers was the last of that trade. Took me 20 minutes to go through the first trade. But let's hurry up and go through some of this stuff so we're not taking forever here. This was another trade with one of the young kids. They made a trade, the Tyranitar V. I don't remember which card he traded for. It was one of the EXs or something he wanted from the display case. So made that trade for that, the Tyranitar V. Then we'll go, that was another deal. I'm just trying to get some of these trades out the way. I'll just do this because I know this was a trade too. One of the young kids trade, I don't remember the exact card I traded for that neither. But nice Charizard EX. I'll put that away. Nice Charizard promo, stuff like that. I'll put away. I don't sell immediately. Getting to another deal that I made. I think this was one of the first deals I made, one of the tables. We got the Frolas EX, which is fire. My wife loves this card. Every time, like she's talked about this card like 3 times since last Saturday. She's like, I really like that card. So I'm going to keep that card. I'm not going to resell that card. That's going to be her card. She keeps talking about it. We got this is fire. This is full art, or is it alternative art Magnezone? I think it's a full art. This Magnezone V is fire. It really is. I don't care what nobody says. This is fire. More proof that Lost Origins is fire. This and another card. I had this card a few weeks ago, and then when I sold it, I instantly had a gut feeling that said I should have kept it. But I knew I could they're cheap cards. I knew I could find it again, which I did. I found 2 of them. So I'm going to keep one and sell one because I really like this Don Donzo. I think it's underrated. It's a beautiful, beautiful art. So I'm going to keep one, sell one. And we got a Macargo Japanese version. I already have one, so I'm going to sell both because I'm going to get the English version. I'm going to sell both. Just grab the English version. And we got a Metacham. Nice illustration, rare Japanese. And then we got a Dottler from Paradox Rift. Like I said, I'm grabbing any illustration rare that's $5 and under for the most part. I think there's nothing but room, and what are you losing if they don't go up? There's always going to be someone that'll buy it for that price. And then I picked up this Pikachu for the 25th anniversary, the celebrations. Had to pick that up. I know these are getting ready to start going up. They have been in the last little bit. So I said, let me get them now before I hesitate. And then boom, it's too late. So I grabbed that. Where we at here? We'll go to the next pile that we picked up. We got this Quaxley shiny. I think these shinies are really underrated. This promo, we got a Quaxwell. Nice shiny from Quaxwell. Like the singer Maxwell. We got the Reshiram. What's amazing rare, right? Right? Those are the amazing rares, right? And we got a Eevee Hollow from Prismatic Evolutions. I love this. They need to do another set like this. Or maybe no, maybe just leave this for Prismatic Evolutions. That way when people look back and go, you know what, I want that set because of that look. Then we got a Sylveon Scarlet and Violet promo, which is the Cosmic Hollow, which is fire. I think Sylveon cards are nice. I'm becoming more and more of the more I keep seeing Sylveon cards, I'm liking it. This is another card. When I sold it, I went back and said I like it. But once I put it on the table, you know, sometimes you go through moods where you're like, I can't keep everything. And then sometimes you sell it and you're like, damn, I should have kept that. That's kind of what I go through sometimes. But I like this Arboliva EX is fire. I like that card. What's next? Oh, I don't want to fall here. Then we got the Reshiram GX from White Flare. It said GX, EX from White Flare. Another dope card. We got the Malamar. Nice Malamar here from not Crown Zenith, Silver Tempest. And we got the Oranguru. Another Oranguru. I sold my PSA 9 card, so got another Oranguru. We got another Ariados. Ariados, am I right? Ariados. Which I think this is another underrated card. The art on this card is nice. We got a Roserade. Another dope card. Nice Roserade, Trainer Gallery. Another Roserade, picked up back to back. Like I said, as long as they're cheap, I'm buying them. A Houndoom. Nice, beautiful Houndoom there. We also got Sea Titan. I think these are underrated. I don't know how these are $2 cards right now. It don't even make sense. Like, I easily resell these for $5, and they do resell. So, as long as y'all keep selling for $2-3, I'll make my $2 off of them. That adds up. Another Sea Titan. And then we got a Brushes from Surgeon Sparks. This is a beautiful, the artwork on this card is very underrated in my opinion. Beautiful card. Then we picked up another Pikachu 25th logo, the celebrations. Picked up those because those have gone up already this week. So like I said, I'm going to be buying more. Then we'll go, I guess we'll leave AMGs for last is my guess. We'll go through, we'll do AMG last. We'll go through a bid. Buddy had a box of dollar stuff. There was one card that was $3 and I'll explain it when we get there. Well, picked up this Nikita Kucherov. Now this is how much I don't know hockey. My ignorance is. I should have checked the back. These are like the remake of their Young Guns. They're actually not the year of the Young Guns. Nikita Kucherov. I should have did more research before I picked them up. So I'm sure I'll probably just resell them to a fan, or if I have to, whatever, give them to a fan. It doesn't matter. Got a Brady Tkachuk, Young Guns as well. And back to Pokemon. That was a little bit of hockey I got. We got the Alolan Executor EX, another beauty card from Surgeon Sparks. Surgeon Sparks is underrated in my opinion. It is a really good set. It's a really, really good set. We'll put that there, so that's over here. Then we got a Slowpoke from Prismatic Evolutions, the Hollow, another beauty. Glaceon EX from Prismatic Evolutions. Then we got a Sneasel, Master Ball Sneasel. Oh, make sure that lines up there. Nice Master Ball Sneasel. Then we got a Comfy from Sword and Shield Lost Origin promo. Another beauty there. That's a beauty hollow. Then we got a Rayquaza from Crown Zenith. Nice Rayquaza, backed up by another Rayquaza. Then we got a Ja Morant. Oh, we got some basketball. We got Ja Morant Prism. I forget the variation of this one. His rookie card. Crazy how Ja cards are shot down. We got stars of MLB, Shohei Ohtani. I'm picking up any cheap Shohei. We got a Shamir Daiki, red prism. I think that's red camo. Yeah, it's red camo prism. Shamir Daiki. Is it Daiki? It's DK. That's how you say it. It's DK. Titans could have a little squad. We got CJ Stroud, Prism Mosaic, notoriety. I thought it was a nice card to add to the CJ PC. Then we got a Touchdown Masters, CJ Stroud, Prism Mosaic. I love these. These are beauties. These are one of the best inserts. Mosaic Mosaic has some of the best inserts that nobody talks about. But between the Jam Masters, Touchdown Masters, yeah. Matthew Golden, Phenom, his rookie patch here. His rookie Phenom, Domris, Matthew Golden. We got a Caleb Williams, Touchdown Masters, another Prism Mosaic. So these cards are fire. I think these are cards people are going to go back down, especially now that Panini don't have a license, and they're going to go, damn, they were fire. Even these are nice. These Bang cards are nice. Nick Bonito, nice Prism Silver, Mosaic. We got an AJ Burner, Purple Scope, rated rookie, Super Bowl champion, AJ Burner. Then we got a Xavier Worthy, Orange Laser, rookie card, Prism rookie. And then we got a Ricky Pearsall, Green Wave rookie, Ricky Pearsall. Hopefully he comes back from injury. He looked good, but them injuries slowed him down. We got a Malik Neighbors, Green Prism Fireworks rookie card from the Giants. Hopefully he comes back. He had a torn ACL, I think. Or did he have two? It was like MCL, ACL or something. Can't remember. Actually, I will say hopefully. I'm a Cowboys fan, so it is what it is. Let's just be straight up. Quishon Junkins, certified rookie. I'm not even going to lie. He a Giant. I'm a Cowboy fan. He played for another team. No, I'm playing with y'all. We got Quishon Junkins, certified rookies. We got a leather refractor of Andre Izavas. I forget how you say his name. I thought, and I don't know what I was thinking at first. No disrespect, Andre, but thought it was a rookie card at first. I was kind of rushing. Then when I got home, I was like, I could have went without that one. But whatever. Hopefully you end up great player, and then I go, okay, yeah, that was smart. We got a Legends of the Gridiron Refractor, Ricky Williams from Topps Chrome. Another Legends of the Gridiron, Ray Lewis Refractor. At least one thing about Topps Chrome is we got our refractors back. I'm glad. Y'all know I've been talking about that for years if you've been a viewer of this channel. Out of $4.99, Terry McLaurin. I do not know the parallel of this, but I do know it is dope. Nice Terry McLaurin out of $4.99. Then we got an Lee Gordon II rookie card, Prism Silver. I picked this up just in case he has one of those years. Ollie was a monster. It was Oklahoma State, if I'm correct. Ollie was a monster in college. So he could he's behind A-Chain right now, so that doesn't help. Tez showed us an explosion this year for Tampa Bay. Tez Johnson, his I think it is a lava refractor, but Tez has a potential as well. He's just behind a lot of receivers. But now with Mike, freak, you know what I'm talking about, their wide receiver, Mike, not Williams, their main wide, Mike Evans gone. Maybe Tez gets more of a shot. So we'll see how Tez looked. That's why I picked that up for $1. Then we got a Jalen McMillan, Purple Shock rated rookie. And that's another guy who Tez is going to be behind, right? This guy like Jalen. Then you got Ibuka, and then you got Godwin. So, yeah, he's like the fourth wide receiver behind those guys. Unless one of them guys, of course, something happens. But Emeka Ibuka, rookie card, Topps Chrome. Pick that up. Then we got this beautiful Eddie George, Orange Prism. That's my point. I know it's not worth thousands of dollars, but you find stuff like this in dollar bins, man. Because just people don't put in the work out of $1.99. Nice Eddie George. That's going in my Eddie George PC. And we got a Bo Nix rated rookie, right? Had Bo Nix had been at the Super Bowl, this card, just even this would have been worth a lot more. This base rated rookie. but Denver looks good. They could be back next year. I took a chance here. I picked up these Michael Penix Jr., and really it's not a chance, for $1, a green prismatic rookie card. So it's really not a chance. If I lose, I'm sure I can resell that for $1 with Michael Penix Jr. And we got another Michael Penix Jr. Fireworks Green Prism as well. More fire. And we got the red, white, and blue Michael Penix Jr., which is crazy because last year I think this might have been between a $40, $50 card when it was his rookie year. But now look, maybe even more. Don't remember. But yeah, pick those 3 cards up for $1 each, and you never know what could happen. We got the Rated Rookies Retro, Trey Harris, who is behind that crazy offense in LA. So, pick up Trey Harris, who's good at Ole Miss. He had a decent rookie year last year. We'll see what he does this year. Picked up 2 Brock Bowers Purple Prism. They're not prisms, are they? Just purple parallel rookie cards from Phoenix. I forgot Phoenix doesn't say prism on them. They look like prism cards, but they're not. I don't know why Phoenix does theirs. It's all Panini, so I don't know why they don't put prism on these cards. So nice purple hollow. I guess that would be the best word for the Brock Bowers. Then we got Touchdown Masters of Travis Kelce. And we got, people are always looking for Travis Kelce cards. Him and Gronkowski. Blake Corum, Orange Laser, not rated rookie card, Prism rookie. Nice Blake Corum, who had a good year last year. Then we got a Refractor CJ Stroud rookie card, Topps Chrome, unlicensed. This was the year they came back unlicensed. Then we got a Graham Mertz from Florida University. The Houston Texans rookie, Graham Mertz, number 249. And again, something like this was in a dollar box. You just never know. He gets hot. He gets a starting spot, Stroud or something. You never know. Then boom, everyone's looking for Graham Mertz. Then we got a Refractor of Future Stars, Jaden Daniels. I think people are sleeping on him already too early. He could come back healthy and boom. And we got a Marvin Harrison Jr. Green Emergent, just for $1 in there, a rookie card. Marvin Harrison Jr. And we picked up a Jordan James, who was the backup running back in San Francisco. He had a decent rookie season last year. Nice refractor, lava refractor. Jordan James. Will Howard, red. Well, I don't even know what this one is called. But yeah, premier level. I don't know what which one. Where's my other phone real quick? I need to find my phone. Y'all give me 1 second while I find my phone. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, there's lots of stuff at these card shows. You guys, again, make sure you guys are leaving a comment and all that good stuff. We still got a little bit of more cards to go through. We still got another stack and a little bit more. Just 1 second, I'm just making a quick text. There we go. So yeah, we got the Will Howard there. Again, I forget. I haven't bought Select in so long. Probably since 21 is the last time I bought Select. I just pick up singles now. Jonathan Taylor, that is the what is the Sepia or something like that? Rookie card? I think so. A nice JT, who was a monster for the Colts. Then we got Drake May, Select Certified, his rookie card. We got an Andrew Luck, who used to be the number 1 pick out of $6.99. His stuff is still out there. This just goes to show you sometimes don't overpay for the number 1 pick, because Andrew Luck is the perfect example. You find his stuff out there still. Then we got a JJ McCarthy. Nice color match. Rated Rookie Retro. I don't even know I gotta start learning the parallels, because I don't even know the parallel of these. I don't know if they're shocks or what. Then we got a JSN, Jackson Smith Najigba, his rated rookie, his base rated rookie. And we got another Jackson Smith Najigba. I'm not sure, a glitter. is my guess, a glitter variation. But pick that up for $1 too. Like I said, you do the work. There's cards out there. And also, we got the Jaden Daniels Green Prismatic rated rookie. I already have one, so I'll be selling this one. Keeping one. I might even keep both for a while just in case he comes back and has a wild season. I would even say don't give up on Jaden, even if he has a rough year or a rough, year this season. This may be his comeback, figuring things out again, getting his legs up under himself. Give it 2 years, 3 years. See what he looks like in two more seasons. And then, but I would say buy cheap on Jaden. Don't go crazy. Now we're going to go into the stuff above from AMG before we close out this video. We got a Grookey, his Sword and Shield promo. But I love these promos. I already got a couple copies of them because they got Score Bunny and Sawbo. I just think these are heavily underrated, these ones. I got to find the other Sawbo one, but this is the Score Bunny one. I just think these are fire. Then this might be one of the better ones for Prismatic Evolutions because, yo, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't understand how this card is a cheap-ass card right now. This card is fire. This is like the ice card. This is fire. The blue throughout the whole card, the shininess of the card, the texture of the card. This may be the best card out of the hollows in that set. And I have all of them. I think this may be the best one. This is fire. We got the Eevee Pokemon Go, which is dope, sitting on the lap of its trainer. Then we got a Moltres Pokemon Go. Then we got a Suicune from Prismatic Evolutions. Now my perfect example is this. Let's bring that back just for a quick second. Let's have a quickie. Look at the difference. Now, they're both kind of the same. Now, the Suicune's nice, but the difference of this card is the blue in this, and then the blue sky, the mountains, the snow. Man, come on. It's fire. That's fire. Look how it just, man, I'm gonna have to keep looking for copies of that. I think we're sleeping on that card. The Glimora EX from Obsidian Flames. The full art is fire. We got a Buffalant EX from White Flare, which is nice. I think this is a nice card too. We also got the Caparaja EX from Paldea Evolve. I like this card. And we got the Excadrill EX from Black Bolt, which is fire. We got the Darmanitan VX, the Galarian Darmanitan from Vivid Voltage, backed up by a Rigaliki V. Is that the alternative full art? I think it is. I know it is a full art, but this is fire too. This Rigaliki, and I'm not even a fan of it, but that art of that card is fire. And this Center Scorch Shiny is fire too. Again, I think we're sleeping on the shinies, guys. I really do. The Turtonator GX. Then we got a Tapu Koko GX, which is fire. Then we got a Alolan Golem GX. Some old Sun and Moon stuff. Then we got some Lycanroc GX. You still find a lot of these Sun and Moon stuff. Not a lot, but you'll still find them around, because I won't say a lot. Because again, you go to most of these tables, everybody has new stuff. That's why I like when I find the old stuff still cheap, because then I can add it to my table and people are like, oh, you got the Sun and Moon stuff, because they're not seeing it as frequent. Everybody's still seeing Scarlet and Violet and Mega Evolution. You're not even seeing that much of Sword and Shield. Novern GX. And we got the Metacham EX. And then we got the Dunsparce EX from Journey Together. It's another, I like this card too. It's a nice card. Then we got the Regirock EX, which is fire. I like this Regirock. You got the Giratina V from Lost Origins. I got a few copies of these. I'm going to keep picking them up cheap. It's from a high set, a popular Pokemon, Tyranitar V from Battle Styles, about called Battleground. Celebi V, another beauty. This Celebi V is dope. In looking through it through the phone, it even looks better because the phone's picking up better features than like the light right now. So I'm seeing it better through the phone than I am with the eyes. But that's a beautiful card. And we got a Flutter Mane, like Gucci Mane. That is Gucci Mane's sister or brother, whatever you want to call him, Mane. But nice Flutter Mane. Then we got a Tranquil from Black Bolt, another fire card. This Tranquil is nice. Then we got a Jerry Rice, Record Breaker, 1987, Jerry Rice, Jerry. Then we got another Jerry Rice, Deep Threats, nice Jerry Rice. Then we got an Anquan Bolden. That's an X-Fractor. It's a refractor. But it's not that, no, they're refractors, but they're something else. Can't remember now. Nice Anquan Bolden. I'm still buying up all these early, these old refractors of superstar players, whether they're Hall of Famers or not. We got this out of 25 Patrick Queen, who's with the Steelers now. He's a monster. I seen that for $5. I had to pick that bad boy up. Mayor Signatures, Patrick Queen, out of 25. The only problem is I may have a hard time selling this because a Ravens fan might be mad that he's a Steeler, and a Steeler fan might not want it because it's a Ravens jersey. Get what I'm saying? Maybe, I don't know. It's going to have to be a Patrick Queen fan that buys that. Then we got a Sion James, Topps Chrome Refractor, rookie card, his rookie, nice Sion. He had an okay rookie season. He showed flashes. Then we got, again, the leather refractor of Rick Barry, another old school guy I'm trying to do binder pages of. Then we got some Jordans coming up. Just stuff from my table, just table filler. People ask for Jordans all the time. So if I can get them cheap, I'm picking them up just to quick flip those. That's the difference of me putting in work, going to find cards, source them, pay for them, and then going to go sit and put in hours flipping them. And waiting to find the buyer that might not even come in today's show. It may come in 6 months. We got another Michael Jordan. I didn't go have to sit at Walmart and bogard the lane and eye anybody else angered at other people. I hope they don't get the Pokemon cards before I get the Pokemon cards, and I have to have everything. I got to call my buddies from everywhere to come meet me at Walmart, and we got to clear everything. See, we're not doing that. But anyways, let me finish this video because we're like almost 45 minutes in. This Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen scoring threats is fire. And I don't want to hear I'm jealous because I already told y'all I could do that. Like, I don't have an issue. I have the time to actually do it, and I could do it, and I actually have the money to do it, and I actually have the inventory to do it. Like, I have sealed stuff. I can go show you a bunch of sealed stuff. But that's not my primary objective, is then when I get it, I got to go set up. I have to go set up. So yeah, I do understand why people are getting annoyed by it. I get it, because I see it when I'm doing these shows. 7 out of 10 tables aren't real vendors now. They're just people who just sculpt all damn day and go, it took too long to price everything. But how it take too long to price cars, but you spent 6 days out of the 7 days of the week waiting for the Pokemon vendor. Am I not talking logic here? But we're talking about the mentally ill. A lot of them running around these days. But we got wrap it up here with 2 more cards. We got an on card Jimmy Jackson, because this is before he changed his name to just Jimmy. It used to be Jimmy Jackson, then he started getting Jim Jackson when he got to the NBA. But this is an on card Jimmy Jackson rookie card, which is pretty dope because you got the authenticity here, which is pretty fire. And the day that he signed it, which is dope, 1993, September 21st. And then to finish it off, I got a short print, super short print from Topps Chrome. And this is what I mean when you put in the work. Sometimes you find stuff that they don't pay attention to. Look what I found. This is a super short print. I found that in a dollar box. Scoot Henderson, who's been balling for Portland throughout the playoffs now, but we now know Scoot. And Denny may be the future of Portland because they both are ballers. And Portland kind of don't need scorers now because they only know they got 2. Portland now needs some guys like, the Josh Hart's, guys that do the extra things. They need some ballers, some rebounders. They need Klingon to develop. They need Robert Williams to be the vet guy now. Even though he's still young, but they need him to step up. But yeah, got this beautiful super short print Fanatical refractor Scoot Henderson. I'm going to keep that in my PC for a while. I'm not reflipping that anytime soon. So people that think, oh, you guys flip it, you get, actually, we don't. I've said this in the comment section on one of the videos. Most of us are collectors. We just kind of do this to keep our collection kind of free or cheap, per se, depending on how much we spend. So we're not really scalpers, as you try to claim that we are too. Aren't y'all scalpers too? No. Going to search for cards and do inventory and do all that, that's not scalping. These aren't cards for MSRP on Target. But again, as I said about the society we live in today, people make excuse for all their stupidity. But part of that grab too. The sculpting again. I probably supported a sculptor buying this, right? Also, the Ascended Heroes. Pick those up too. But like I said earlier, those are going in my collection for a while. They're not going immediately on my vending table. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you guys soon. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share too. Let other people know we here. We got to get some more people in the building. That's my thing I'm going to start working on this year. Coming into summer is trying to get some more subscribers to this channel. I need to make it a act right and get on it because that's my prerogative. I'll holler at y'all later. For everybody who went through 46, if you went through 46 minutes of this video, leave a comment at the end and say 46. Actually, 47. Holler at y'all. Y'all the real MVPs. Much respect. Keep the hobby popping. I'm out. Peace.